So example 3.17 is a 5-mark question where you're going to factorize using the synthetic division method. So they have given an equation, okay, 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 3x plus 2. இப்போ இதோட factors என்னன்னு கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். That is factors na for what possible values of x this equation will become 0. So இது நம்ம வந்து most trial and error methodல பண்ண போறோம். Okay. So இப்போ I'm going to assume this equation is p of x. Okay. So இப்போ நான் x க்கு பதிலா 1 போட்டேனா what happens to this equation? In place of x you put 1. So this becomes 2 minus 3 plus 2. So which is 4 minus 6, you get minus 2. Minus 2 is not equal to 0 obviously. Therefore 1, right, cannot be a factor. So x is equal to 1 is not a factor of this equation. X is equal to 1 and எழுதலாம் இல்லனா x minus 1 equal to 0. So I'm putting minus 1 as a factor here. So it becomes 2 into minus 1 the whole cube, minus 3 into minus 1 the whole squared, minus 3 into minus 1 plus 2. So minus 1 the whole cube is minus 1, right? So it is minus 2 minus 1 the whole squared is plus 1. So this remains minus 3. And minus 3 into minus 1 is plus 3 and you get plus 2 here. So plus 2 minus 2 cancel aidum, plus 3 minus 3 cancel aidum. So I get p of minus 1 as 0. So since p of minus 1 is 0, I can take x equal to minus 1 is a factor, or just I'm bringing this minus 1 to the other side. X plus 1 is a factor of this equation, right? Now to find the other factors you can use synthetic division. Synthetic division you must remember now, right? Write the coefficients of x cube, x squared, x and the constant first. So 2x cube minus 3x squared minus 3x 2. இப்போ நம்ம எதால divide பண்ண போறோம்? Since we know that x plus 1 is a factor, we are going to divide by minus 1. Right? X plus 1 equal to 0 means x is equal to minus 1. Yeah? So we will divide it by minus 1. So first put a 0 here. 2 plus 0 is 2. Now multiply 2 into minus 1. You get minus 2. Add these two. You get minus 5. Minus 5 into minus 1 multiply panna you will get plus 5. Again add these two, you get plus 2. 2 into minus 1 is minus 2 and you get 0. So namukku remainder 0 ah vandirunum. Okay, so this is your remainder. Ipo so let's write this equation. We can write remainder 0 ஆச்சு இல்லையா? So நம்ம இந்த equation எப்படி எழுதலாம்? p of x is equal to x plus 1 ஒரு factor ஏற்கனவே, right? x plus 1 into 2x squared minus 5x plus 2, right? So we can write it like this. இப்போ நீங்க இது ரெண்டுத்தையும் multiply பண்ணி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா you will get back this number, right? Why am I doing like this? Why am I multiplying and writing like this? Take for example a simple number that you know. So 2 ஆல 18 divide பண்ணா என்ன வரும்? 2 9s are 18. Just remove this here. 2 9s are 18, right? And you multiply this and you get remainder as 0. So to get 18, I will multiply the quotient and the divisor. So 2 into 9, it again gives me 18, right? Same thing only I've done here. So I'm multiplying the divisor and the quotient to get back your equation, this equation here. Chariya? Okay. So now in the 2x squared minus 5x plus 2 இருக்கு இல்லையா, அதை ஃபர்தராக நம்ம ஃபேக்டரைஸ் பண்ணலாம். அது எப்படி பண்ணலாம்? இது ரொம்ப ஈஸி. எக்ஸ் ஸ்கொயர்ட் எக்ஸ்ன்னு வந்தாலே we can use the sum and product method which we have done in the earlier sums. Let's do it again. the sum என்ன? Sum is the middle term always, right? Minus 5. And the product is 2 into 2 is 4. So, இப்போ நான் என்ன வேல்யூவால் மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணேன்னா I must get 4 as the product and minus 5 as the sum. So, இப்போ 4 into 1 is 4, right? But I must get a plus 4 here. இது ரெண்டுத்தையும் add பண்ணா 4 plus 1 5 வருது. But I need a negative sign. So I'm going to put minus on both sides, right? So that I get minus 1 into minus 4 is plus 4, and minus 4 plus 1 plus minus 1 is minus 5. Correct? So we got it. So now let's substitute it in this equation. So this equation becomes 2x squared minus 4x minus x plus 2. Now take these two terms. It becomes 2x, you take outside, it becomes x minus 2. And then you take a minus 1 outside, it again becomes x minus 2. As I said, ensure that bracket la you get the same term. So this you can write it as 2x minus 1 into x minus 2. So we can say x is equal to 2, x is equal to x minus 2 is equal to 0 na, x is equal to 2. So if you substitute x is equal to 2 in this equation, you will get 0, right? Likewise, 2x minus 1 equal to 0, 2x equal to 1, x is equal to minus 1 by 2. You substitute x is equal to minus 1 by 2 in the given equation, you will again get 0. So we can say that 2x minus 1 and x minus 2 are factors along with the factor that we earlier found, which is x plus 1. So இப்போ ஏற்கனவே நம்ம p of x is equal to x plus 1 into this equation எழுதியிருக்கோம். இதுதான் நம்ம ஃபர்தராக இப்படி ஃபேக்டரைஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். So can I say that 2x cube, that is a given equation, 2x cube minus 3x squared minus 3x plus 2 is factorized as x plus 1 into 2x minus 1 into x minus 2. அவ்வளோதான். This is the answer. First factor மட்டும் trial and error methodல you can do. Right? First substitute 1, then minus 1. Keep substituting so that you get 0. Right? In the value of x போட்டால் the equation 0 ஆகுதுன்னு பார்த்துட்டு then use that factor that you got here to do your synthetic division. அதில் remainder 0 வந்துச்சுன்னா then you multiply the quotient and the divisor. அது பண்ணிட்டு quotient further factorize பண்ணுங்க using the sum and product method typically. So and that's it. You get all the factors. Very very easy sum, but do it very slowly. அவசரப்பட்டு ஸ்டெப்பை மிஸ் பண்ணி ஜம்ப் பண்ணி ஸ்டெப்பை அப்படியெல்லாம் பண்ணால் வந்து ஷுவராக எப்போவுமே ஸ்டெப்பை தாண்டி தாண்டி போனோன்னா என்ன ஆகும், தடுக்கி விடுவோம் இல்லையா? You trip and fall. So that's what happens in maths also. You miss few steps, you will trip and fall and your sum will go wrong. So do it slowly, especially when you're practicing at home. And there is no way you can't get the full 5 marks in this sum.